Hey. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, it's Jay, welcome to my channel. And I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I don't know if any of you really noticed or cared. Who knows? That was Clive jumping off the couch. I'm just up. It's like 11:15 or probably 11 o'clock because my sleeping schedule is screwed at the moment. My brain hates me. And I'm just making my breakfast. I've decided I'm going to make a bagel with some avocado, onion, corn, bacon, and some halloumi cheese. I'm just trying to mash this avocado right now. I never really used to like avocado, but I do like guacamole. So a while ago I thought I'll give an avocado a try, and I actually really like avocado and bagels or toast or stuff like that. So I thought like I'll make my breakfast. I also am going to make an iced coffee today because I don't want hot coffee for some strange reason. I woke up this morning, I was like, I want a cold coffee. So I'm going to be making one of those. And I just thought, I don't know, I just thought I'd take you through my process, my mind process at the moment. I haven't really been on here because I've not been feeling well again. Fibro flares, and then I had a really, really bad headache to the point where I thought, oh God, what's wrong? But it was fine. It's all the time while I'm filming. He does that. But no, it was just because I don't know how, like maybe I was just stressed. But also I know I've heard that the weather can change your headaches. Like the weather here in Scotland's been sunny one minute, blistering down with rain, cloudy, rain, thunderstorms. So my head's been a bit but obviously I've also been taking take medicine for it. I try not to. I'm not one of those people that's like, if you keep taking it, it won't be as effective. I just like my body to sometimes fight things off naturally. Like headaches and stuff, I just think I'll lie down, drink water, put everything on quiet, turn the lights off. Just, let my body fight a headache off by itself. This avocado is so hard to mash. Yeah, no, so that's why I've not been posting. I've just been miserable. Like when I'm not well, it really brings down my mood and my health and my mental health. So I've not really been up to filming anything. It's just been a weird one recently. And also, I just think sometimes, like, I always think the worst when, like, I don't feel well as well. Like, I obviously, with all my health, excuse me. Hey! Clive was going into my bag because I forgot I had treats in there. But he's not allowed in my bag. Also with some of my conditions, like I haven't worked for about a year because I came out of work. I went on my mum took me on holiday, and then obviously the first lockdown happened, so everywhere was shut, so finding work was impossible. And then when it reopened months later, everywhere was like, some places were looking and some weren't. I applied for 9 jobs and didn't hear back from any of them at all. Well, maybe about 2 out of 9, like only 2 companies out of 9 got back to me to say, sorry, you've not got it. And then we went into another little mini lockdown onto the new year, and then everything's just gone tits up. So I'm like, I don't know. So like, I've been trying to maybe think about going back to work, but trying to find work that I can do is impossible because some days I can't even get out of bed to walk, maybe alone make it to the kitchen to make food. I just lie in bed because I can't walk, I can't move. And it just makes me think, because I'm 27, I've got a flat now, which is great, and I get help with that. But the world's going to crap, and then I just think I'm 27, I've got no one, I'm not working, my life's gone to tits up, and I just hate it. Like sometimes I just get those feelings. Oh, here we go. I'm still trying to, right, this is about as mashed as this avocado's going to get. So what I like to do now is chop about half an onion, mash it in there. I know like some people don't find raw onion, like especially red onion is so much for them, but I love raw onion. I just like to, sorry baby, you got fried. I just like to mash it in with my avocado. Like when I mash it with the avocado, it takes the sting of a red onion away. So I just like to chop half of it and keep the other half for like dinner or something. Because I probably won't use all of that on the bagel. I probably will have some of that later with make a salad with it and have something else for dinner with it. Yeah, so like I've been thinking a lot recently about that. I think maybe maybe like start fresh next month, or start fresh in the new year and see where things take me. Trying to get back into a positive mindset, you know. I'm also just tired of going on Facebook and stuff like, and social media, because there's been a lot of things recently like that's been really annoying me, and like really, like, it gets my mood down as well. Like, especially, I know like everywhere, like we have to keep updated with what's going on and how the virus is going and stuff like that. But like it just like, does anyone else feel that way? Like when they log onto their Facebook and they just see things about the virus, it's just like, you can't be bothered anymore. Like, not that we shouldn't care about it and we shouldn't watch what happens, and we should still be practicing safety and keep going, like even though those restrictions have lifted. Like where I am, like in Scotland, I think our restrictions are lifting as of Monday, like where we don't have to social distance, but and I don't know what's happening. I think clubs and stuff are reopening this weekend. I don't know, I won't be going because I'm not really a club person anymore. And where I live, he's got a squeaky toy now, here we go. And where I live, there's no clubs anyway. There's nowhere good to go out in Inverness, like it's boring. So I will not be leaving my house this weekend. I like to have quiet weekends sometimes. Like my sister comes up, like she was up last night and we had a few drinks and all that and stuff, and it was fun. So, and it's cheaper than spending all your money. Like sometimes occasionally it's nice. Like if my stepsister or someone calls me or texts me and goes, "Do you want to come out for like cocktails?" I'll go out for cocktails and stuff, but like we don't really go like out. We just have drinks, and that's a nice way to spend money, like on cocktails and stuff, like once every so often. But I don't really go out much every weekend anymore. Oh, because I've got bills and stuff to pay now. Oh my god, this is what I forget. No, this never used to happen to me. I never used to get TDI when I chopped onions, and now I do. And then like I've been seeing like a lot of things that have been getting me down on, like one of them obviously being just seeing everything about updates about the virus, and it's like, yes, I get that we need to get updated, but like it's just everywhere, isn't it? And that's all I see. Like sometimes I even see my family's posts, because it's just posts about how many people have gotten the, oh my god, like about how many people have gotten the jab so far, and then how many people died, and how many people are in hospital, stuff like that. And I get that we need to know, but it gets you down sometimes, because you're just reminded that life still won't be back to normal for a good while, and you just miss doing things that you used to be able to, like just going on a train or a plane without a mask, and going abroad and stuff like that. Because now we're getting those, well, I don't know if Scotland are, no, England have. I've got those passports and stuff, and it's just going to make some things difficult for some people. And then all these things about social media, like how I'm just sick of seeing trolling and bullying, like that footballer's girlfriend, when 13 and 14-year-olds have threatened her because she's dating him. And it's like, one, you're 13, 14, and he's probably what, in his 20s or something, like get a grip of yourselves. And also threatening her, and like also the chance of you guys meeting him are like slim to none unless you stalk him, and then you'll get arrested and detained, so don't do that. And also so I don't see what the thing is. We all have celebrity crushes, and then yeah, when they get girlfriends we go, guess who he's dating? But you know, in a 1,000,000% chance that you're never gonna meet them, so you have to deal with it. You just deal with it, but you just still think in your head he's hot. Or she. And then the kids are threatening her, saying, we hope you die. We hope you die in a car crash. We hope your whole family dies. And then saying she wish she gets cancer and die. And to all the 13, 14-year-olds who think about posting something like that about someone dying from cancer, I watched my brother die from cancer. If you'd watch a family member die from cancer, you would not be posting on social media, because it's disgusting. Wishing cancer on someone, it's just the most vile thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, I know wishing someone death is horrible anyway, but wishing someone would die of cancer is fucking sick. And it's just disgusting. And that's why I've been so quiet on social media and stuff, because it's just, it boils my blood. Like I post on social media, don't get me wrong, like I do this. I don't have a big following or anything, and then I post on Instagram. And then I get, but like I like to post pictures of myself, like when I feel confident and stuff. And then obviously people, I get people messaging me being like, with sexting and stuff like that, and people come like, well, how are you surprised with what you post on your Instagram? And I'm like, yeah, but I post pictures like that on my Instagram not to get like, I don't want to get attention like that. I post them because I want to feel good, and like I've struggled, like I've posted stuff that I've struggled with my weight, I've struggled with looking good and stuff. So like when I feel good and I want to get dressed and take a picture, I will do that, and I'll do it for myself, and I'll post pictures of like of my dog and stuff, like because I want to. I'm not doing it for attention. I'm not doing it for anyone but me. So I don't see what the issue is. Also, watch out when you buy these, because this bloody thing doesn't work anymore, and it came off like that the other day and spilled all over my dinner. So now I have to just like gently like sprinkle it and like crush it, because even the grinder doesn't move. I have to get a new one. I'm actually going to bin this one. Well, I'll keep the salt and I can pour it in the other one, but I definitely can't use that again. Yeah, so like again, I still keep getting, as you've probably seen in some of my videos, I still keep getting those messages. Because I like to like, I know like I said in my other video, it's probably my fault because I'm too like, oh, like if someone says hi, I want to say hi back. But now I just say hi. If you're here to try to think you can have a relationship with me, jog on. Well, I don't say that, but that's the hint I give. Because I'm not looking for a relationship just now. I'm still trying to focus on my health. Look after me, make sure I'm fit, make sure my body doesn't go into another flare, which is just impossible at the moment. I'm feeling sick, and like my immune system is just crap. Sometimes when I'm not well, I just feel like my life's shit, and why am I here? And that's how I feel. I'm being honest. So I will hopefully get back to working at some point. Maybe not in the immediate future. Maybe start of next year. Maybe I could try. So now I'm just going to put some oil in the pan. I like to use this to try and be slightly healthy. 1 calorie sprays. I know like most people think they're pointless, but I found myself being slightly better not having to use a shit ton of oil in a pan. So you just spray it a few times. And I need to get my bagel. I get the bagel thins. They're only like 121 calories and they're low in fat. But to be honest, I've not really been watching my calories like I have been saying. I did a calorie deficit diet. I've not really been counting, but like I think my eye knows enough now that I'm not saying do it because you'll be like, no, it won't. But like, I don't know if my eyes have like adjusted to how much I should eat on a plate, because I've still kind of seemed to have kept the weight off. So I don't know. Maybe it is. I like to use this instant, this iced coffee packets for my iced coffee. I think this is a salted caramel one. I love anything salted caramel. Got my bacon. How many pieces do I have? 3, so I might go fry all them. And I got some halloumi. Yeah, so that's why I've been really kind of quiet and not as active. I just can't be like bothered with social media anymore, you know. But on the plus side, Mum and I have finally put in an order to IKEA, and I should be getting a unit to put all my collectibles and all my other stuff on, which I've been needing for about, I've been living here 3 months and I've still got a box in the corner of my living room. I need to get all my collectibles out and on display because I miss it. Like I miss having all my stuff out, so I need to like get ready for that and decide where I want things to go, which should be fun. I might do a video on that, like organising that with you guys. So that's one thing that's finally happening, is I'm finally getting some organisation into my life with, because my mum takes ages to decide what she wants to do. But in all fairness, she has been moving house as well, so. Oh, I need butter now. I never noticed this till a couple of weeks ago, but the original sunflower spread that I got from Aldi is vegan. So I've been using vegan butter, and to be honest, I couldn't tell the difference until I looked and I went, oh, it's vegan. And to be honest, it tastes like butter. Yeah, so that's, oh, it's so hot. So I just like, I haven't had corn bacon for a while. I've been getting that Richmond's ones because they did sausages and they're nice and their bacon's nice, but like I didn't see any, like when I was in Tesco, so I was like, I'll just get corn. Corn's nice. Anyway, it tastes like Bacon Rashers crisps. So, it really tastes really good. So I'm just gonna evenly put that out. And when it starts to get a bit more warm, I will put the halloumi in the pan. Right, I'm gonna do my iced coffee. Where's my jug? Where'd I put it? Oh, it's there. So I just use this. It's a Hard Rock mason jar. I got it from the one in Glasgow. Yeah, because I went with Emily to Climb on Pilots. That was it. So obviously you just pour that in like that. And then I am a weirdo. Like, I like normal milk in my normal coffee, like in my hot coffee. But if it's iced, I have to have oat now. Like, I did it once and I'm addicted and I'll never go back. So I use Oatly Oat Drink Skinny, the original one. I tried another one, but I didn't like it. I prefer this one because it's slightly sweeter, or it tastes slightly nice. So I just need to get some ice for this, because there's no iced coffee unless there's ice in it. And my freezer hates me. Why do you hate me? Got ice cubes, so just plump a few in there, because I like it really cold. So just pour that in. I know it doesn't look very nice. Like, oat milk does not look very good, but it tastes amazing. Like, if you try this, I tried like an iced coffee thing from Costa, and it was really good with the oat milk. So then I got these syrups from TK Maxx, and this was salt caramel mocha. I'm nearly out, so I'm gonna have to go into town at some point and get some more syrups. So I just like to pour some of it in there. I was going to pour the rest of it in because there's no point keeping that little bit there. So that's all I'm done. I also have cookie dough, but obviously, like with caramel, I want to put a bit more caramel in. And they're 0 calories and 0 sugar syrups as well. So they're slightly better for you. So just get that. The worst part is trying to mix this, because then there's always lumps in it. Yeah, so... And I also like to drink... I normally drink more water than this spinner, but that's because I've been filming and stuff. I always like to start off with just like downing a glass of water in the morning. Because I heard it's good for your digestive system. It wakes it up and it's easier to digest your food. So... I need to start drinking more water anyway. I don't drink enough water. I'm just drinking it out of this tiki glass that I stole from a restaurant. I won't say which one. Yeah, so I've had like... Since I moved out, I've had like more friends up here. It's hilarious. Like Ella, like my friend Ella comes up half the time we do game nights, and then Lucy comes up all the time. But Emily stayed the other night, and we had so much fun watching Drag Race, and we ordered burritos and just had some gin and girl talk, and it was so nice. And I've been like you guys saw, I've been to hers, so I'm going next time we do a girls' night or anything, we're taking turns, so it's her turn again. I just find it so weird to try and like say like, oh, I've booked this, I've booked that, because like booking things nowadays is hard. Obviously, because it's like you need to prove. Well, and I know in England it is. Up here it's not yet. Like if I wanted to, like we're trying to figure out how we're going to go to First Child in March if it happens, because we just don't know what's like the circumstances. If the circumstances are still going to be the same or not. We're kind of trying not to book things at the moment, just in case, because we obviously don't know what the circumstances will be next year by that time, so we're not entirely sure. Lawrence Cheney's still happening here in December as far as I know, but as far as I know yet, we don't have to take tests to go. Even if we did have to take tests to go, I'd take one, because I'm meeting Lawrence Cheney. I don't give a flying hoot I am meeting her. I love her. So that's still going on as far as I know. Oh, that's good. Weird thing about me. Use tongs when you flip bacon and like you burn your hands. I use my fingers all the time. I don't know why. Oh. I guess it's hot enough for the halloumi. I can't think of any drama that I've heard or what's happening with. I've been watching the videos of Tana Mojo's new series or podcast series. I'm actually really enjoying it. They've discussed a lot of things, and like they had Trisha Paytas on it a couple, like I think episode 2 it was, and that was really interesting to hear. Because I do know her, and I've seen some of her videos, and I've heard about her through all the scandals she's been in and drama. So it was nice to kind of get to know her a bit more through Tana's stuff, because I do follow Tana through all that shit, like through the Brad stuff that she when she was dating Bella, and like so I known her from then, and then I watched the whole series of MTV No Filter when it came out, and then everything with Jake Paul, you know. So I was interested. It's been very interesting. Like you find she's not afraid to say how it is, which is what I think what we need most on YouTube is more people that aren't afraid to say, look, this is what actually happened, and not give a, like, literally don't give a fuck who's watching it or not. Obviously, like, within reason, they don't want to get sued by anyone. But I've been watching that. I've been watching Drag Race All-Star Season 6. Oh my gosh. We're finally getting the game within a game next time, which I'm waiting for 12 years in Azkaban for it. Like, I was getting to the point where it was like, he hadn't squeaked for the whole video. I was getting to the point where I was just, like, me and my sister were going, where is this game within a game? And we were getting pissed. It's finally happening. I'm excited. What do you guys think it's going to be? Lucy thinks that she's going to get all the queens that have left, get them lip sync against each other, narrow it down to the top 4 of those, and then take the top 4, have them lip sync, and decide if the top 4 and the one that's in the top 4 should stay or she should switch them out. That's what my sister thinks is going to happen, which I think is a really cool idea. But what do you guys think will happen? You can let me know. I've also started to watch Supernatural. I've only finished up to season 2. I know I'm behind. I just kept putting it off, but my sister gave me a Fire Stick, and it's got Cody and stuff on it. Like, her boyfriend stuck that on. He's like a computer whiz. And I just thought, you know what, I'll watch it. But then I wasn't feeling well before I started season 3, and I thought I cannot watch Supernatural with a headache, so I will get more of a headache. So I've not watched any more than season 1 and 2. I like it so far. It's really cool. I knew half of the Supernatural things because I was into that for a while as a kid. So I've been binge watching Frasier, so when she comes up, she likes to go from where she left off at her flat because she can remember. But I've been binge watching Frasier because I used to love watching that in the morning. Like, me and Lucy would wake up on the weekend and go. We purposely set an alarm, wake up early on a Sunday, get breakfast sorted, and sit and watch Frasier. I love Frasier. It's so funny. Like, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry. I love that show. I especially love the dog because you know me. So I'm still like reading the first Outlander book. I haven't finished it yet. I did finish catching up with Outlander. Kind of want season 6 now because I took a break from it, like from watching season 5 because season 4 dragged for me a little bit. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like season 5, but it was good. I didn't mind it. Better than I thought it would be. So that's always a bonus. Turn this on. I'm always a weirdo. I like to turn my plugs off. So like if I've boiled the kettle, and when I'm done, I'll turn it off. Once this bagel has toasted, I will turn the toaster off. I'm saving electric, because I have to use my electric. I have to use one of these to top my electric up, the key. So I like to try and save my electric. I know it's only just me here. But like I'll have the lights on, I'll have the TV on for a good time. Like I will turn all my plugs off when I'm not using them, so save the electric, save the planet. So that's what I've been up to and where I've been. You guys know how it is. Life just gets on top of you, especially when you have a chronic illness. Like it's just Feels bad. Oh, I also got diagnosed with, this will be, I've not had to use them because my stomach's gotten better, but I occasionally have flare-ups, and I do have IBS now. I got diagnosed by the doctors. That's another thing I have to add to my list of things that are wrong with me. She's like, it's like, because I kept getting bad pains after I had the swelling and stuff that I had last time, but the pain wasn't going away as quick, and I thought, oh no, there's something else wrong with me. And then I went to the doctor. She had a feel around. Listen, she couldn't feel a bump. Everything sounded fine. So she was just like, yeah, it's probably IBS. So just try these tablets. Take one every 20 minutes before you eat. So I have to like take it, time it. So I can't eat after I've had one for 20 minutes. And I'm just like, I'm hungry. Especially in the morning. So I'm like, I'm hungry. Oh, there's my bagel. Does anyone else forget which half's the bottom? And you're like, fuck, I'm burning myself. Which I've not had to take for a good couple of weeks now because my stomach's been better. But just in case like a flare-ups, obviously I have to keep them and keep getting them, which is a lovely side effect because with fibro you can't get that anyway, but I thought I missed that boat. Clearly I didn't. So there's that. Right, so I know it's a bit TMI, but just keeping you guys updated. Okay, so that's that done. I put the butter on just the bottom, so now I'm just going to take, well actually I'm going to put the bacon on first because obviously the avocado will slide through the little hole. So I'm just going to get my bacon. See, this is what I mean. I don't use tongs. I use my fingers. Oh, it's so crispy as well. I like this bacon really crispy because then it just tastes like the Rogers crisps. So I'm just put the bacon on the bottom, get my avocado mix, and then I always like to get a good ratio of onion and avocado. And then just, sometimes I like to do this and then have an egg as well with it. But like I don't feel like having eggs because I used eggs last night, so I don't feel like having eggs this morning. So I'll just scoop that down. ASMR. I hate ASMR. I don't know why I'm even stressing that. Okay. So I'm going to put the butter in that back in the fridge and keep that for later because I'll probably will eat that for dinner with something. I don't know what, but I'll find something. So anyone else find when you live alone and you buy food, like a week's worth of food, and it just goes? So I'm going to put some halloumi on. I love halloumi. It's one of my favourite things in the world. And I think I'm going to put, you guys might find this gross, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic mayo on it. Just a little, not too much. Just for a little bit of, so it's not too dry. And just smoosh that down. And that's my breakfast. Don't know whether I want to take the first bite on camera, but I'll do it. Really good. Wow. That's another thing that I'll say I do like about living alone. Is I can make, like, obviously, like, you could just be like, well, get them to buy this, get them to buy that. But then, like, I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. But now that I've lived on my own, I can buy my own food. I can make lovely stuff like this for my breakfast. It's so good. Water. And I'm not going to lie to you. I bought these the other day because my mum came round. I bet she had bought cupcakes with her. And probably will have one of these later or straight after breakfast. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, since I haven't made my breakfast and I don't want to get cold, I will leave you guys now. So that was my life update of things that where I've been, what I think of the world, what I think of the world just now, what I've been watching, reading, doing, trying to sort my life out, thinking about it. And my mental health, because I think it's more important to talk about these issues because I think sometimes some people just let it slide and under the carpets and we just don't want to think about it, but it needs to be said, like, because I know that YouTubers on here, like, some people just care about their lives because they have so much, they have a big following, they have so much money and they're doing stuff with their life just now and they're at a young age, and like, I know I'm 27 and that people might consider that too old on here, but like, I want to bring more, like, more things like this here, like just being open, like being like looking like this, like I just got out of bed, I've made my breakfast in front of you and just talk about what I think about the world. And I just think it's important, obviously with mental health and talking about how you feel and the world and how people are behaving nowadays and how we need to change. We really do. So I hope you guys liked this video. That's weird to say. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share. Please subscribe if you would like to. I know I don't update as often as I should, but I hope you guys understand that, and I will see you guys in another video. Take care.